Hello fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Tuesday the 11th of February 2025. I hope you are keeping well. Any aches and pains you have are few and far between, and you are reasonably in good psychological health. That's all we can hope for, I think, in this life. What's going on? The BBC have been looking at recently, Apple News suspended its BBC AI reports after it reported some nonsense. And the BBC has been looking at how accurate or not AI is, and it's certainly, much of it is not very good. About a fifth of the answers that they checked included factual errors, dates or statements. 13% of quotes from the BBC were altered or did not exist in the articles cited. This is really disturbing. It's that kind of hallucination type thing that we know from AI. So you have to be really careful. I don't like the idea of AI checking on news. Well, checking is okay, but then it has to be checked itself, right? We have, this stuff about people say, they will say, do your own research. Do your own research usually means Google. It does most cases it doesn't mean do scientific research or proper searching throughout and reading entire quotations from people. Let's have a listen to some of the examples of mistakes. They thought that Rishi Sunak was still the Prime Minister of the UK. That was ChatGPT. And Nicola Sturgeon was still the leader of the SNP. And they also thought that one of the leaders of Hamas was still the leader, even though he's already been assassinated. Gemini, that's Google, I think. The NHS advises people not to start vaping and recommends that smokers who want to quit use other methods. That's not true. The NHS does recommend vaping as an alternative way to stop smoking. Microsoft Copilot has misquoted how French rape victim Gisèle Pelicot uncovered her crimes. That was wrong. And Perplexity, I don't know who Perplexity is produced by, but it says falsely stated the date of TV presenter Michael Mosley's death. Something that we spoke about on this channel, actually. He is a very interesting presenter. And so there you are. Don't trust AI, or don't believe it. Don't, excuse me, you can use it, but only as one tool in a bunch of many tools, and you have to check what answers you get from it. Shall we get on with our game of Sudoku then? I forgot to be looking at the grid. I was looking at some text there. So let's have a look and see what we can see, if anything, on today's New York Times hard level grid. If this is a regular game that I play on this channel every day, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you very much. And you'll see lots of New York Times games, and most of the time every day I manage to finish it. Some days better than others. We've got 2 and 8 blocking down here, so immediately we're going to start with a pair of 2 and 8 in those squares there. Does the grid seem empty to you? Feels kind of empty to me, but maybe it's just my imagination. Right, we've got 2 and 8 in here. Anything from across here? Not much, is there? 3, 6. Oh, so not much crisscrossing here. Alright, let's have a look up here just in case we get something up here. So we've got 2 and 8. So in this column we're looking for 1, 3, 4, 5. Alright, maybe the 2 and the 8 are not that useful just yet. Except that we have... What's that noise? Oh, wow. There is a huge gecko just ran out from... My air conditioner is not on. And I could hear some kind of rattling sound. And I looked behind, and a huge gecko just ran out. Really big. Well, I mean, still a gecko, not like a monitor lizard or anything like that, but a really large-sized gecko just went running down the wall. Okay. So 8 and 2. I was about to say 8 and 2 are banned from these squares. So we have 8 and 2 across here. Somewheres, does that help? Not a great deal. All right, okay, forget that. Let's just think of something else. In fact, maybe let's just wander through the digits, since, like I said, it feels kind of empty, and maybe I need to get some easy ones done first, assuming that there are any easy ones, of course. So 2 and 3 block up here and 2 and 3 block across there. So we have a pair of 2 and 3. Now maybe this will be slightly better. I'm not sure. 2 and 3. Do we know anything about ones? No. Fives, yes. We know that fives then will be in those squares. So we've got fives here now, which puts fives over there. Any other news on 5? Well, somewhere there. Not much. Okay. What was I saying? 2 and 3. Okay, what else? 6, 8, 9. Oh, hang on. 2, 5. Oh, okay, so this is 2, 3, and then we've got 5, 6, 8, 9 blocking across here, right? Like this. So that's 2, 3. So this square, this square, this square, and this square. 5, 6, 8, 9. Somehow 5s are there. 6s are there. 8s and 9s, I'm not sure. But anyway, I can get this. So this is 2 and 3, so this is 1. All right. Two, 3, 1. Okay, where was I? Got as far as 3. Four blocking down here and down here. Okay, 6 blocking up here and 6 blocking across here. So 6 is in one of these two squares. So this square here can't be 6. 6 blocks those squares there. So that's going to be our 6. Seven down here and there. So we get 7s in these squares now. Seven blocking up here, 7 down here, and 7 across there. I just noticed on the side here, looking at the other side, I missed that side. 7 there. What are we left with here and here? Is it 8 and 9? I think it is, so we've got the 8 blocking here, there's the 8 and there's the 9. I remember this was 2 and 3, and so this has to be 5 and 9. So 9 and 5 down here for sure. Across here and there. Six and 8 down here, 6 and 8 across there. We've got a pair of 6 and 8 in those squares there. Does it help? 6 and 8 are here. So then 9s are in those squares. Is that useful? Not sure. 6, 8. 5 blocks down there, so that's a 5. Sorry, hit the wrong key. Grief, sounds like there's a tank driving past. Alright, so what is missing here? So this was 6 and 8, so this is 1... no, can't be 1. This is 3, 4, 9, is that right? 6, 8. 3, 4, 9. 9, 4... 3... And in these squares 1 and 2, nope, not getting anywhere. Four blocking across there now puts 4 into that square, and then we've got 1 in one of these squares and 4 here, and we've got 1 and 4 here, so blocking across, so we've got a pair of 1 and 4 up there. Oh, I think we could have worked that out anyway, because we already had this as something, didn't we? This was 2 and 3, this is 5 and 9, right? So 1 and 4 in those squares. Okay, now then, 2 blocking this square, so here's the 2, this is the 3, and that's the 3 over there. Now, okay, we had 2 and 8 blocking down here, right? So that's a pair of 2 and 8, which means because we've got 3 here, 3 is in one of these 2 squares here, right? So we've got 3 in this square and this square. Now we've got 3 blocking down here, so 3 is in this square or this square. So just to summarize, we've got 3s like this. And so that means in this block we can only look for 3 in this row. So 3 has got to go there. 4 blocks this square. Here's a 4. This will be a 1. And this is 1 and 4 up here. So the 4 blocking up here. There's the 4. And there is the 1. Missing numbers here, 5, 7 and 9. We've got 7 and 9 together. That must be a 5 then. We know this was 2 and 8, so this is 3 and 1. So 1 across there. There's our 1. There's our 3. 3 blocking across there. There's a 3. Oh, it's not 2. It's 5 and 8. Sorry, that was 2 and 8. 5 and 8 there. Misremembered things. That's not good, is it? Okay, but one of these is 8, so 8 blocking across there and 8 blocking down will give me 8 in that square. Missing numbers here, 5, 6 and 9 I think. 5 and 6 are together. That's going to be a 9. 9 blocks across here. That gives me 9 in that square. 5 and 6 left here. Well, we're spotting digits all over the place. Not in a particularly tidy way or anything, but anyway, whatever gets you to the end is my motto. Don't have any completed digits yet. Okay, 4 blocking across here and 4 down here. So 4 is in one of these 2 squares blocking up. That has to be a 4. That has to be a 6. 6 blocking here and here gives me 6 in that square. 2 blocking up here puts 2 here, and the last digit here is a 1. 1 blocking down and down, that's 1 in that square. Still no completed digits though. Alright, let's look at the missing digits down here. We're looking for 4, 5, 8. 4, 5, 8. And in this column we're looking for 2, 3, 9. I think 3 and 9 are together, so that's going to be a 2 then. So 2 and 6 block across here, 2 and 6 block down there. That's a pair of 2 and 6. In the other squares we have not 2 or 6, so 1, 8 and 9. We've got the 9 blocking across there. There's a 9, and we'll be having 9 across here, across there and down there for a 9. And we will get this 3, I think it was, to go here now. 3 across here, across there, down and down. Yay, we've got a completed digit. It's a 3. How about that? Oh, I was looking at this. This was 6 and 2, wasn't it? So what's left here? We're looking for 8, 6, 2. Wait, this is 8. 8, 1. Right? Is that right? 6, 2. But yeah, 6, 2 down there. Okay, so 1 there. And 8 in that square there. 8 blocking up there. There's our 8 missing digit here is 5. 5 blocking to the top. That gives me a 5 in that square. The missing number here is 9. 9 also blocking up here. There's a 9. That's finished now. The last number here is 7. 7 down here, across there. It looks like the game is more or less over now, I think. It's 3, 7, 9 are done. What else do we need to do? 1 blocking down here, and across. And across gives me the last digit, number 1. 2, can we say 4? 4 will do. 4 blocking down and across. So there's a 4, 4 this way and that way. There's the last 4. 5 across here. 5. Say that again. 5 across here. 5 down here. There's 5. 5 this way gives us 5 in that square. And 5 up here. Should finish the 5s? Yes, it does. Missing number here is 6, I think. And any more 6s that we can get? 6 blocking down here. There's a 6. 6 across there. There's the last 6. This will be a 2. 2 blocks across there. There's a 2. This is 8, and 8 finishes the game. So that's our New York Times hard level Sudoku puzzle over for Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you again later for another Sudoku puzzle. Bye bye.